Okay, this is Apple iPhone School's video review of Cydia. It is an alternative to the App Store and installer, although you can have them all three together when you jailbreak. This is running on 2.0.2 firmware. And it has a very nice home screen that has all kinds of frequently asked questions. If you have questions about upgrading, there's all kinds of information about that. If you're porting applications over, all kinds of stuff. This is all how to hit SSH and things like that. The cool thing is the first one is featured packages. So you can go in here and you can see that Cydia, which is a video recording application, is sponsoring Cydia, so they're on the top, which means they're probably donating to the production of Cydia. This will give you some ideas though of what is in Cydia, that why you should jailbreak your iPhone. So things like the Nintendo application, MXTube, which lets you download YouTube videos onto your phone and keep them. So like if you're on an iPod Touch or you don't have a high-speed connection, you can actually just play them on demand. Dock is a little yellow line at the bottom. When you touch on it, it pops open some submenus and a little nicer menu system. Quake for the iPhone. TuneWiki is a lyrics program. Winterboard lets you put themes on your phone. There's all kinds of stuff. OpenSSH is what allows you to see the file structure of your phone and move files to and from it and edit them. So there's all kinds of stuff on here, and this is just like a user-friendly little way of looking at it. And you can go in deeper into the Sections tab down here at the bottom, and you can see everything by categories. So if you want to see all the games, you can see all the games. There's not that many games right now, but probably mostly because most developers are switching them to the App Store to make money on them. Things, multimedia. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's a way when you first set up the application for Cydia, you can tell it to show you only like applications that are like visual applications that you can actually use. The other ones are like programming type things, or you can see both. Here's a video ringtones program. Here's a live streaming program. So you can see, and there's like this nice alphabet over here on the side to scroll through. If you go to changes, you can see the most recently updated applications by the newest at the top. If you have updates, there'll be like a little badge down here. There'll also be a badge on the Cydia icon, and then there'll be updates. There'll be like this different section called updates. You can manage both your sources and your packages. So first I'll show you packages. These are all the things that are installed. You can reinstall them, you can uninstall them. Also is all your sources. So all of your current sources. You can also, in the future, which hasn't been released yet, you can see how much storage is on your phone for applications. So about sources, here's that graphical thing where you can see whether you're a user, a hacker with the command line stuff, or a developer, you want everything. So if you switch to user, you're gonna limit the things that you can see. So I set mine to all. But for sources though, if you want to add sources, back on that home page there is a sources link right here, more package sources. So here's some other sources for Cydia, and instead of having to type them all in, they have them nicely listed here. So all you have to do is tap on one. So let's do iClarified, and we want to install it. Tells us how big it is, and it installs it. And it just adds the source. Okay, so just tap Return to Cydia. Sometimes this process takes a little while, but you usually get your little spinny thing up here. I've changed mine to an apple, flashing apple, but you just wait for that, and it'll take you back here. So let's see if we can find something to install, just so you can see what it looks like. This is the main place to find themes, so you can download themes for your phone and make the icons and wallpaper and everything change. So I'm going to install Snapshare. Now this one says it's a commercially available, so I'm assuming that it's got a little bit of a demo to it, and then you're going to have to pay for it. So you can see my apple's flashing, just waiting to load, and there it is. So I'm going to hit install. It shows me how big it is. And here is the installation process. So it's downloading it. And these are all going to run a little differently. It's already complete. That was pretty quick. Sometimes the button at the bottom, instead of saying return to Cydia, will say respring, or just all kinds of different things. So just by tapping it, it'll do that command for you. And once it loads back up, your application should be there. So I'll wait for that little thing to stop spinning. Probably don't need to. That's just this page loading. But you can see this one up here is still flashing. So even if you hit your home button, you're gonna have to wait just a second, which I've already hit mine. So still doing something with the installation of the program. So as you can see, that took quite a while. I cut a little bit of that out just to spare you the time, but I have a feeling a lot of people get paranoid the first few times they do this, and they're hitting the home button and nothing's happening, and then they get this classic spinning wheel of death, and is what people call this, but it's actually gonna make it. So you just got to be patient. You could consider this a bug, I guess. I don't know. It needs to explain a little more in the process for people that don't know what they're doing. Okay, so let's see if the program actually installed. It's kind of important. So there's Snapshare. So I was going to show you the search function, but it's pretty basic. It's just like every other search function, like in the app stores or in your contacts, in different places like that. So here we go. Search. Okay, so let's say you want to find winterboard themes. Remember, that's the program that lets you add themes. So already it is showing all winterboard themes. And you can tell over here, based on the icons usually too, so that shows you all the winterboard themes. But if you want to get more specific, let's say we're going for the Snapshare program that we just saw. There it is right there. So it's a nice live search, works really well. And of course you can scroll between it all over here. So that is Cydia for the iPhone. You have to be jailbroke to get it. Just see our jailbreak page to figure that out.